I'm Davina Rutherford and you're watching Who's Trending. And today we're with the lovely Miss LaTess Bartlett. Hi LaTess, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about yourself for those that have yet to know or hear about you.
Well, as she said, my name is LaTess Bartlett. I am the owner of LaTess Island Delights. I'm 16 years old and I started the business on my 14th birthday.
If you could give yourself, your 25-year-old self advice, what would it be?
I would give my 25-year-old self the advice to stay focused and to always keep God first, because in the long run he will always make a path and he will always make things right.
If you haven't already done so, what is your 5-year plan for the business?
My 5-year plan, firstly for myself, is to graduate from high school, the top of my class as a valedictorian, and then move on to continuing my studies in pastry and chocolatier, hopefully at Le Cordon Bleu in Paris.
You entered the MLK I Have a Dream speech. What does that speech mean to you?
Well, when entering that competition, I feel that speech was just powerful to me because it gave people the chance to realize that they can, that change can come. Right. And that if you work together for the good of things, then all things will happen in its right order.
Right. And you must have mentors, do you?
I do. Firstly, I have my parents who always continuously encourage me to stay focused in the business and within school as well. But also, I also have Miss Erica Davis. She is no longer in Nassau, Bahamas anymore. But when she first introduced me to the real side of chocolate with giving me a tour of Grey Cliff chocolatiers.
That must have been nice.
That was wonderful. And she gave me a one-on-one tour, so it really, in that short time frame, gave me a real connection with her. And just seeing the background it is to chocolate and making it from roasting the cocoa beans to processing it, it was just an amazing experience. So that's why I feel she is a mentor to me, even though we don't speak on a daily basis. Right. That one experience was just mind-blowing.
What inspired you to start your own business? Was it the chocolate?
It really was. Have you ever seen the commercial, the Lindt Lindor commercial? Yes. With the chocolate shop and this little girl? You know, I see myself as that little girl, always looking through the window, trying to learn from the master chocolatier. And that's one of the things that inspired me. Also with traveling with the Anchor Club of Ukiah, that's a service organization, and we have our international conventions in states in the United States. Right. So in my travels, I noticed that, especially when I went to Las Vegas and I went to a Godiva store, that Grand Bahama didn't have any chocolate places like that. And for me, and every 99% of people in the Bahamas like chocolate. So what I planned to do was start my own trend, and that's why I did LaTess Island Delights and infused Bahamian flavors into the chocolates as well to give it a Bahamian flair.
What is the one ingredient that you don't have yet that's indigenous to the Bahamas that you would like to add to your chocolate?
The one I would love to add is tamarind. Oh. I've had a lot of requests for it. Personally, I don't like it, but hey, if everyone else likes it, I'll do it.
If your chocolate was to be showcased on a Food Network channel, what show would it be and why?
Well, if my chocolates were to be on Food Network, I would definitely want them on Unique Sweets. Why? Because the Bahamas, I find the Bahamas to be a unique place. And to have my product as a feature of the Bahamas on an international show, I think that's just uniqueness on its own. Right. So that's why I feel that LaTess, if it's ever on a show, should be on Unique Sweets to display that Bahamian culture.
So last year, your chocolates were showcased during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You're so young and you focused on a cause that's so important to so many people. What was your reason, or why did you decide to support such a cause?
Well, I decided to support the the fight against cancer because it has greatly impacted my family. especially because all my grandmother, all of her sisters, to my dad, to my sister. You know, so it's been a great part of my life, and what I really wanted to do was to help others who were in the same predicament.
Right.
So that's why I started with the line of chocolates that I did to help them raise awareness and raise funds for all the things that they're doing for cancer patients and their family.
And what better way to do it than with chocolate? Raise awareness and help people to feel not good about their diet, but good about themselves.
Oh, good.
What advice would you give to parents to encourage their teenagers that want to start businesses? Because I know your mom has been very supportive. Both of your parents have been, actually.
What advice I would give to parents? Listen to your children. You know, it may seem like they have these crazy ideas and stuff, and sometimes you just shoo them and don't want to hear anything. So, but sometimes you just have to stop and listen to your children, see where you can take them. You know, see how you can help them and benefit them in the long run with their business. You know, I'm an advocate for any teenager, child who wants to start their own business, that you don't have to be subjected to, oh, you're too young to do that. You're never too young to start something positive, and that's what a lot of teenagers and kids need these days. If you look at our country, you need them to stay in something positive. So that's what I think the parents can do to support their children.
You're not an average 16-year-old. What advice would you give to other 16-year-olds or teenagers that want to start their own business?
The advice I would give to teenagers who want to do their own business is that do it. You can do it. Don't let anyone stop you or tell you that you can't do it because you're too young. Okay? I've done it. The little girl with the lemonade stand, something as simple as that. As a lemonade stand, that's just an avenue for you to do greater things, okay? So that's the advice I would give to teenagers, that you can do it, okay? Oh, go out there. If there's something you're really passionate about, then you can go out and you can get help from the corporate world, and especially internships also work as well, so you can get the experience and exposure and even make connections for a future deal or a future job. So that's the advice I would give to teenagers who want to start their own business.
And where can you find your chocolates?
Our chocolates are available in Oasis in the airport and at Port Lacaya. Also, you can contact us as at home, because we're a home business, at 352-3427 or 646-1084, or you can email us at tessmbartlett@outlook.com or LaTess1214@hotmail.com.
Miss LaTess Bartlett, who's trending. Look out for LaTess. You can follow her on Facebook and on Instagram. Thank you for watching Minding Your Business, Who's Trending.